Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Speed Dating for Ghosts. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this one. Let's find out. Alright, alright. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little I don't know why I'm giving her this voice, but I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has been pretty difficult. It has? Wonderful! Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who also signs up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds, and at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? Can't wait. Neither can I. First things first, though. Choose your room. Oh, guys. Room of palms? Room of leers? Liar? I think it's leers. And room of black. Yes, it is leers. We're going with this one, just because I hate myself. The room of leers looks a bit like a conference hall. Oh, God. Okay, whatever. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. Boy, did I pick well. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. A cowbell? Perfect! The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh, God. Ah! A ghost! Oh, God. Sorry, of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not used to it either. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing, listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does that mean? Take it one step at a time. Steps. Yeah, that's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up, after I died, I fell right through my coffin, through my own body, down, 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 into the bedrock. It was so dark. Jeez, dude. What did you do? I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal, not flesh, just like... You know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock. Jeez. How long were you down there? It's hard to say. I didn't know much at that point. I didn't even know I died, let alone what was happening, where I was. Ah! The bell rings. Oh. That was just the bell. Whew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Yeesh. Alright. Yeah, we'll definitely be picking him later. Another ghost appears. Oh, alright, Plague Doctor. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. Okay, well, I can't figure out what that sounds like, so no. The name's Spooky Peter. This is as close to cracking wood as I can get. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. Well, you definitely are spooky. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 65. 1665. I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death came in waves. See, I knew this. Yeah. Lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it the second the chills started. I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear, all hot and sick. Nobody spooks 'em like Spooky Peter. I try my best. Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? Ooh, we'll do the Beetlejuice. I can pull my face off. Spooking like that may shock 'em, but there ain't no art to it. You go all the way, the living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spooking's the stuff that eats at you. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? What else you got? Slow down there, bedsheet. Learning to spook 'em takes time. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' is in the details. The bell rings? The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. Alright, Spooky Pete. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Who we got now? Oh. Another ghost appears. Oh, alright. It's... Wanna make some money? Excuse me? Do you? Want to make some money? Dollar bills. Cashola. You know the stuff. I understand what money is. Good. Then you understand why I want more. Do ghosts even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things, but money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. I feel like I'm losing track of this dude's voice. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. You rob banks? Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. You know the joints. How do you propose we do this? We're ghosts, aren't we? The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers. But you can't see a ghostie. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. I can't believe I'm humor. No, there's no such thing. True facts, but nothing's for sure, is it? 'Cept death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. I'm still not convinced. When you signed up for this, what were you looking for? A spooky book club? A napping partner? I want excitement. What's more exciting than robbing a bank? As a ghost? Who else can offer that kind of fun? Nobody but Leon. I'd like to know more first. If it'll get you on board, I'm an open book. The bell rings. Nuts! Time to switch seats. Don't worry, I'll be back. We got more to talk about. Alright. These are terrible, terrible dates. The second round begins. Oh no. The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter. The name is earned. Oof, also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me, and social situations are tough. This one especially. Yeah, Leon's a piece of work. I'll say. He actually asked me to rob a bank. Can you believe that? When I told Fran... You told Fran? I feel like I had to. Oh gosh. Does this make me a snitch? Do you think Leon will find out? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's probably for the best. Right? Who comes to speed dating looking for bank robbers? Leon's got some guts. Or whatever the ghost equivalent is. Oh no, am I gonna be the... You're not like these other ghosts. You're different. I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. Yes! Kyo! Good on you. My favorite movie, I mean. Long live the new flesh. Oh! Boom! You know it! Wow, I can't believe that was one of the options. Alright. Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Okay. Obsolete. Out of date. No new stories to tell. Alright, I feel this is incredibly sleazy. We can find some new stories. Maybe. Or we can just rewatch old ones. You missed things the first time. So, do you want to hear how I died? If you want to talk about it. Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies, working my way toward a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends, though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. Ooh, excuse me. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. Under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper, like I told you before. I hate thinking about it. Why do I always dwell on the bad stuff? Well, you are dead. The ultimate downer. I promise I can be fun. What should we do after this? This seems like it would be very needlessly cruel. We could go see a movie. I do love movies, but that's not a great first date. Sitting quietly in the dark, before we watch a movie, I need to get to know you better. Be sure you're watch a movie with me material. The carnival's in town. You're joking, right? Crowds of people, giant stuffed garbage animals, collapsible rides put together overnight? Yeah. No. Tell you what, I'll come up with something a little different, hopefully. Oh, that sounds good. Yay! I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. The bell rings. See you after we're done. Alright. Come on, Spooky Peter. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all. In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing. One thing above all else. Timing! Oh. Patience. What spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. You're scared of animals? Beasts are all instinct. Their fear is primal, tangible. I can't spook a beast. Not like a person. Why is spooking so important? Without fear, we get comfortable. We give our guard the night off. That's when devastation knocks. Wars, maybe. Plagues, surely. Spookin' keeps them vigilant. I succeed when they expect me. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay? Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this, but the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. If I find time, tarry all you want. I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. Aww. Oh. Hello again, stranger. Still thinking I'm trouble? Well, you are a thief. And you haven't turned me in, the way I figure? That means you just might help me yet. Here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me, while I get a third ghost to watch the door. Do you know which bank yet? Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Bored tellers, lots of older customers. It's a great place to hit. How did you find it? A friend put me on it. He's trustworthy, don't worry. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. Oh my god, Leon. I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail. Since we're going in the front door, I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested? Tell me more about you first. Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story, abridged version. It'll probably help maintain our cover anyway. Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9, switched to stealing beer at 14, stole my first car a year later. I hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Why did you steal? More like, why do I steal? It made more sense than other work. Getting robbed by the man. Legally, you know. Now I steal because I can turn invisible. Used to dream of a power like that. It would have kept me out of jail, out of a lot of jail. I robbed 5 banks in all when I was alive. I spent the rest of my life behind bars. How did you die? Prison's a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. The bell rings. That's our time. You've heard my pitch, gotten to know me, a little more than I like. So, what do you say? Yeah, no. Fair enough. You know the plan. You know me. If you change your mind, I'll be at this branch. At this time. Leon slides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. Choose your date. Okay, Leon is right out. Spooky Peter, probably not. These are all kind of dreadful, but, yeah, I gotta go with the one that referenced Videodrome. You can't throw that at me and not expect me to go with this. You meet Kyo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. What terrible date idea is this going to be? I can't wait. Headphones on. I'm nervous. Okay. Are you nervous? Don't worry so much. What? Take off your headphones. Hold on a second. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So, what were you saying? I'm just excited. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm worried the place we're going is boring. It's pretty much, well, the middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know 'cause we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. Oh, God. Kyo takes you to the woods. Oh, no, Kyo. Deep into the trees, far from any paved roads. Did you know I make greeting cards? What? For ghosts to give other ghosts? Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That sort of thing. It's just a hobby. You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. The few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds, I listen to music. There aren't many souls here, just the birds and the wind. I see why you like it. I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes. Isn't that the truest? That's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do. But I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. I gotta be honest, I am identifying uncomfortably much with Kyo here. Sadness is a real thing, as real as we are anyway. So I embrace it. Kyo looks out onto the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. Kyo leads you away from the lake toward a pocket of trees. Hidden among the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle, the roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here, people died here, and then it was abandoned, left to fall apart, lost among the trees. Now it's my home. Love what you've done with it. I would never change a thing. It's perfect. Kyo leads you back out into the cold, back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I will ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. Aw. Okay. Well, this is a really cute game. Yeah, it's a small indie game, obviously. It's pretty cheap over on Steam right now. You can see it's made with the Unity engine right there. But yeah, this was pretty cute. I kind of want to see what ghosts were in the other two rooms now. Maybe I'll even go on a date with Spooky Pete. Maybe one day I'll even try to rob a bank. You never know. But this was really cute. I liked it. I hope you guys did too. And feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out, guys.